the fam, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely. Be the fam, that's what they call me.
Hello, welcome to my channel. If you clicked on my video for the very first time, welcome. I'm so glad to have you. My name is Billy Joe, and this channel is Spiritual Guidance and Tarot with Billy Joe. So I have had a lot of comments. I've had some emails sent to me about the singing bowl and people wanting me to start using the singing bowl. So you may see this quite a bit. I'm just going to probably just record this little loop here and add it to the front of all the readings so that way it can assist you. Excuse me. So before we get started with our pick a card, and of course most of you who are regular viewers of my videos know that most of my videos have to do with feelings and love and relationships. So before we get out the cards in the different piles for this particular reading, let's go ahead and clear our energy. So different ways that we can do that is you can burn sage, burn Palo Santo, a singing bowl, or even a bell. So we're going to do that now. You can also use frequency tones or binaural beats. I have some playing in the background. Of course, I always choose those that are uncopyrighted. The particular one that's playing right now is, I'll put a link down below for it. Awaken Healing Energy, Deepest Healing Music. It's 528 Hertz, Miracle Healing Frequency. So if you wanted to look the 528 Hertz up and find different frequencies that resonate with you more, then that is a lovely thing to do. So I'm just going to clear the energy. I'm going to burn my big fatty here. And it's good to sometimes cleanse your bowl as well and cleanse your tools. Keep them nice and cleansed. You can do this also with full moon energy. We did have just had the full moon in Aries. So I don't know any of y'all, but any other divine feminines out there, but I know that I felt the full moon energy impacted me very heavily. And many of you may have noticed I didn't do any lives this weekend, and it's because I was having to process my own emotions that were coming up, and it was really hard. So I'm sure a lot of you watching that resonate with my channel probably went through the same thing, because Aries is a force to be reckoned with, and it does bring up the deep-seated, very painful things for you to face and deal with so that you can transform. So we're burning sage. We're releasing any negative attachments, any negative energies. We're cleansing our aura, our energy field. You can use a bell. Bells are very good. They're used in all different kinds of cultures, religions, and spiritual practices. This is one I just found. I had a hard time finding a bell that resonated with my energy, that helped me feel it. So different bells have different tones. This one helps me feel like I'm being cleansed and that my cards and my tools are being cleansed. So just allow it to resonate through you. And then we have the bowl, which is my favorite. So I'm just going to pop it a few times, and each time I do, allow the vibration to resonate. Allow yourself to feel it and allow it to sink into you, so that way it can vibrate, kind of like, an earthquake knocks things loose. Allow the vibrations to knock anything that's attached to you loose, so that way it can be healed and processed. Okay, so on my countdown, 3, 2, 1. And then the last one, I'm just going to resonate with the wand here. Okay, that feels so much better. I can't even tell you. My singing bowl, I've had people email me, ask me. I got mine. You can get yours. You can get them off Amazon or anything. I got mine from a store in the mall in Little Rock, called what is that? Well, you know what? It left me, so I guess it's not important. But you can find them all over the place. Some imports. It's not Pure One Imports. It's some other, I don't even remember. But anyways. Okay, so I'm fixing to pause the video and get started and move over to the piles. I'm going to move over to the table. And so what I'm asking you to do is to close your eyes and take several deep breaths. Take a breath in. That way you can cleanse and release any negativity, and keep your eyes closed until I tell you to open your eyes. And when I tell you to open your eyes, that's the first pile you're drawn to, is your pile. And remember that when you close your eyes and you take your deep breaths, think about your breath work and release any thoughts, any fears, anything you have attached. And once you release that out your breath, when you take in your next breath, think of your person. Okay? And continue to do that until I tell you to open your eyes. So continue to take breaths in and breaths out. Think of your person, and remember to listen to the messages, whatever pile you end up picking, to remember to release expectations and to accept and listen to messages lovingly, not reactive emotionally, but from a space of love and light, acceptance and understanding, whether it is a positive message or a negative message. Also remember to go with the flow. If parts of the message doesn't resonate with you, then just toss them over your shoulder like a grain of salt. Only accept what resonates with you. Now on my mark, 3, 2, 1, open. Whatever pile you are drawn to is your pile. If it has messages for you, they will reveal themselves. If none of the message resonates with you, then it may not have been your pile, and I ask you to backtrack to the beginning of the video. And then if none of the messages resonate with you, that's okay. Maybe this wasn't your reading, and that's okay too. There may be another one coming soon. Thank you so much. I will meet you at your pile. In pile 1, I guess I should tell you, pile 1 is with the aquamarine. Pile 2 is with the fire agate. Pile 3 is with the garnet. Pile 4 is with the clear quartz. Pile 5 is with the amber. And pile 6 is with the goldstone. All right, I'll see you there. Okay, lovely. Pile number 1 with the aquamarine. Let's look and see how your person feels about you. You know, lots of times feelings and thoughts get intermingled, so we're just going to go with the flow with this, okay? This is to reveal, you know, their bottled up feelings, what they haven't expressed, what they're holding in and not expressing to you, okay? We have the Seven of Swords. So this person feels like there's been some deceitfulness, maybe some shadiness going on. There's some things that they're not trusting. We have the Nine of Pentacles. They feel that, I'm hearing you're better off alone. You're better off by yourself. You do good on your own. You don't need them. You're independent. You handle everything on your own. Judgment. Judgment usually speaks about renewal. Speaks of reinventing the past, coming back together. This card always reminds me of the Pied Piper. You know, where he sings to the streets and draws all the mice out of the thing. But what I'm getting with this reading is releasing things that don't serve them, which is usually the Death card. But it's like these musical lyrics are, to me, they're flowing. And we got the butterfly, and we got the black cat, which to me is, you know, of course, there's black cats throughout the whole deck, but with this card, it's being drawn to me how it's chasing the butterfly, and you know, it looks like she's skipping. So this person, there may have been deceitfulness in the past, maybe some shadiness, whether that's on your part or their part. But the point is, they think that you've done good for yourself. And it seems like possibly they're hoping that with their change in outlook, maybe possibly they're hoping there's going to be a reunion. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So they see you as working hard on yourself, doing good for yourself. They also probably feel like maybe they want to work on this connection, where in the past they were untrustworthy, but now they want to work on it. They see your value. The Hanged Man. So this person has had a change of opinion. They've had an enlightenment experience, an aha moment, where they're starting to see things from a different perspective. Lots of times this card talks about, you know, when you're chained up upside down, it's very uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable change that possibly they didn't want to go through. But then once they silenced and accepted the situation for what it was, accepted things for what they were, they opened their eyes and saw a new perspective. They saw things from possibly your point of view. Talking. This is interested. Conversing more. Awaited message arrives. Text, call, email, hovering. Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Lightning. Sudden change. Shocking news. Surprise. Epiphany. Upheaval. Transformation. Hand of Cards. Take a chance. Risk. Being strategic. Options, not showing hand, and gabbling. So quite possibly your person feels that there was an ending, and for this cutoff, it's like y'all communicated a lot. You had good communication with them. Quite possibly you're a divine feminine who was previously in the chaser position, is what I'm seeing. But as you grew and worked on yourself, you stopped that. And you pulled your energy back. And it took you pulling your energy back for him to realize what the hell he'd been doing. Is like, shit, what have I done? And so now he's got to look at the hands that he's dealt and try and decide how he's going to fix this, how he's going to make it right. What does he need to do? And he's trying to be strategic about it and think about what his options are. We have the 10, which is the it talks about where they've been cut loose. They've been cut away. And the number 27, the letter. So I'm getting this person really wants to, y'all are in separation. This person is hoping to write you. Maybe they're hoping to hear from you. But I'm mostly sensing they're trying to think of what they want to say to you. Things are still up in the air, undecided when it comes to you. There's been a lot of, this is winged messengers, but this card always reminds me because the tea's been spilled. The tea's been spilled, everything's known, there's been an upset, but this is divinely protected and there's messages coming in. So your person's getting some understanding. They're probably getting some downloads. They're starting to see things. Of course, as the balloon goes up and it's up in the air, not only things up in the air, but as it goes up, when you look down upon things, you get to know a whole new perspective, just like the Hanged Man. Crying, upset and emotional, feeling hurt. Karmic person. Light leading the way. Now we're getting a bigger picture. So quite possibly either you or your person has a karmic situation, whether it's a third party, but since it says person specifically, I really think there's a karmic there. Your person, I'm feeling they really, really miss you. Quite possibly those that resonate with this pile, the shady business that happened is they had a third party. Possibly they was already married or in a long-term relationship when you got together with this person. And they didn't expect to have such strong feelings or the connection they have with you. And now it's like they didn't just hurt one person. They hurt 3 people. You, them, and the karmic. But they're seeing things again from a different perspective. They're starting to see things where they was seeing everything in ego consciousness in a selfish way. Now they're starting to see things from an enlightened understanding. One taste is all it took. They can't get you out of their head. All it took was just being with you one time, possibly. Kissing your lips that once. Making love to you just once. Being in your presence. Hearing your voice. It just took that one time. And they were hooked. I'm clearing myself up from old habits. So everything that they've learned about themselves, about you, about the connection, about their karmic, everything has come to light. And now they are actually working on themselves, just like you've already worked on yourself. So now, and it's that same old story of where you mirror each other, and as you heal, they heal. So you've been healing, and now they are starting to heal. They're being pushed to clean themselves up, clean up their act. They are mending. They're doing what they're being pushed to do. They're trying to fix it. They're trying to, by fixing themselves. They recognize, number 2 to me is partnerships. And it's a journey card. So they recognize that this is some type of spiritual journey, some kind of importance between the 2 of you. The number 11, which is a union number for twin flames, cornucopia, you are their happiness. Being with you brings them joy, enlightenment, happiness, change. Brings them love. They have loving feelings for you. And they feel like this can be victorious. So let's go ahead and where do those little cards go? I'm going to use these little cards that were created by Rachel with Angelic Revelation 144, The Waiting Game. The other deck in here that's, oh, these just went everywhere. The other deck that I have, that I'm using from her is these. The Sacred Healing Journey cards. Those are hers as well. So I do have a link down in the description box for her cards. You know, I have links for all the, there's also cards by Fire Witch Tarot. And I have even a link to even my own cards, but I don't have any of them. Funny that I have other people's cards in my reading and not mine, but I didn't feel I wasn't called to use them in this reading, so. This is the waiting game. It gives us like time frames, and when are you going to hear from this person? Okay. So we have spring. Do you understand? They're still working on themselves, so. And cocktails. So probably in springtime, it's going to start off lightly, where they're probably going to ask you, hey, you want to go have drinks? You know? So let's do some of our little astrological dice here, see what they say. Okay, we have the number 9. That number, you or your person may be in birth number 9, life path number 9, possibly born on the 9th day of a month or the 9th month of the year. Being a 9 birth number, that means you could have been born on the 18th, or yeah. We do have Leo. So they may have Leo in their chart. And Uranus. So Uranus talks about there's been sudden changes. So they of course, they've had some epiphanies. They're being awoken up. They're shooken up. They're shook. They're shook. Let's get you some charms. Also, I have musical songs that I'll be putting in the timestamps that may have lyrics or something in it that will resonate. Just remember, only take parts of the lyrics and the message that resonate with you. Okay. So we have Hello Kitty. Is there any more kittens in here? Lots of times I'll have more than one of the same thing. No. So we have the Hello Kitty, which maybe resonate with you somehow. But to me, cats are luck. We have a boxing club. So there's been some arguments and stuff taken on in the past. We have a key here. We have another key here. My nails are too long. I can't pick it up. Looks like there's a key here too. So there's 3 keys, 333, which opens doors. Sometimes it represents the key to someone's heart. Also can represent crossroads. We have a sea turtle. Sea turtles are, you know, to me, I love turtles. It's one of my favorite things is turtles. And, you know, they carry their home on their back. And turtles are rather slow moving, but they're steady. They go with the flow. And since they're a sea turtle, there's a lot of emotion there. It's a lot of water there. We also have the fish here, and which is a resource. So there's strong resources connected with this. There's a lot of water in here, so there may be some water in y'all's charts. We have the whale. We have the seahorse. Seahorses are fertile. We have... we have the green kyanite. Green is associated with the heart chakra. Third eye. There's been a third eye awakening. There also may be intuitive messages going back and forth between the two of you. We have the ring. It's blue. Quite possibly, because I see the ring. as an eternal flow of love. We have the perfume bottle. So their pheromones are attracted to your pheromones. You're attracted to each other. You probably smell real good. We have this Catholic symbol. It's a saint. They think you're saintly. Again. So cherries. This may be the person that popped your cherry. I don't know. Peace. They want peace between you. This is perlite. Star and another perfume bottle. So yeah, they think you smell really good. Okay, that's all I have for you, pile 1. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to get moved to those that picked pile 2. Okay, hello pile 2. Those that picked pile 2 with the fire agate. Let's look and see how your person feels about you. Also, there is music in the timestamps. So the messages in the song tapped onto this pile may have lyrics that resonate with you. Remember to only take the lyrics that do resonate. So we have the Holy King. So this is resonates as the Hermit in the regular tarot. So they quite possibly may see you as being single, someone who kind of spends a lot of time on their own. You may like to research and study spiritual books, studies, things like that. We have 4 of chalices. So they feel kind of lost without you, because it seems like there's some type of separation here. It's like this sense of longing, like feeling like they're not being included, they're kind of being left out. Queen of Thames. They feel like you have cut them out and left them brokenhearted. You may have walked away from this. They also feel like maybe you felt like your cups weren't being filled and you went looking for love somewhere else. We have the Phoenix. It says new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change of mind. So they want to renew this connection. They hope that it rises back up out of the ashes. Boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. They don't have any closure with this. It's like you just up and left or ghosted them, or quite possibly it's the roles are reversed, so take it how it resonates with you. We have the number 12, which is the owls, the birds. They want to give you this understanding. I feel they want to give you closure. They want to tell you what happened and share information with you of why they snuck away. So I'm getting the bigger picture here. This person kind of ghosted you, and it's like they it's that feeling of just got up in the middle of the night and left, and you woke up and they were gone. It's just like bam, like what the hell just happened. And then we have number 14, initiation of the Count Saint Germain. So the Count of Saint Germain. So this is a high vibrational card. And to me, it talks about, when it comes to this relationship, especially following this sneaky fox here, is quite possibly you resonate at a higher vibration than this person does, and they're a lower vibration. We have 3 of keys, the chess game. So this is telling me that you leaving has initiated their awakening, sparked it, and they're probably getting downloads. And I usually see this as a strategic card. So quite possibly they're trying to think of ways to renew with you. We have number 21, Uriel, and the Sphinx. So Uriel and the Sphinx. So this talks about strength. Also shows authority and intelligence. The Sphinx represents being inscrutable. It's the silent holder of truth and the ancient mysteries of the world. So in this card, it shows Uriel and the Sphinx kind of communicating with each other. So it's like this is a very difficult situation. Probably maybe one of the most difficult situations you ever had. And you're being triggered and you're having to dig and go through things you've had buried for a long time. Dig this out and out from the, deep depths of you, and it's causing you to have to meditate and go within and transform. This talks about someone being a teacher and a mentor in your life. So you probably came in and triggered this person. They didn't quite understand you at first. Quite possibly they hadn't started their awakening yet, and you had already started awakening. So when you come in with all this knowledge and all this inner wisdom, it triggered them and initiated them into their awakening. And they look up to you like you're some type of mentor, teacher. One of Scrolls on track. So this is, to me, this is just telling me that everything is where it is supposed to be right now. Even though it hurts, separations are for a reason. There's a reason why they're, I don't really buy into the runner chaser crap, but there's a meaning why it's called that. Is we have to completely, especially after an awakening, when it comes to like twin flames, high level soulmate, some kind of soul contract, the feminine energy tends to be quite aggressively chasing until she learns to heal herself, and then she backs her energy away. And I sense that's what you did, is you healed yourself, you backed away. It kind of resonates a little bit with pile number 1, except with this one, your person ghosted you. They ghosted you and then forced you into healing is what the separation did. And now things are getting back on track. Your vibration is, what I'm seeing is vibration starting to resonate now. We have the waterfall. So these deep emotions, it's a force of nature. It's high vibrational energy. It's a high impact emotions. And these are kicking into play. They're forcing these changes like a turbulent, powerful force on your heart chakra. We have the 3 of Scrolls, setting your course. So they're setting their course, and 3 of Keys, so they are strategically, trying to figure things out, trying to figure out how to get this back on board, how to get back and, make new growth where the whole forest has been burnt down. The bridges have been burnt. Your person, since it's on a boat, your person is like your person's at a distance from you. And they're trying to figure out how to reach out to you. There's this rainbow. So they've had this enlightenment spirit, enlightenment, epiphany, understanding, downloads, understanding coming towards them. And now they're watching you, whether that's your social media or if you have Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever it is that you have, they're watching, they're looking at it intently and trying to figure out what their next move is. We have the Queen of Scrolls. So the Queen of Scrolls, it's all this inner wisdom, and it's like she can unlock the inner wisdom within you and helps you learn how to download information, how to, it's like you have a higher mind than them, or you did, and this person now is up to your level. So you help them gain a new level of wisdom and understanding, is what I get from these cards. We have clouded view, not seeing clearly. And I think that's how it was in the past between you and this person. You couldn't see past your feelings and emotions, and they couldn't see past their fear. But now everything's headed in the right direction. Their compass is now pointing north, and they're trying to head back to you with positive thinking. So they're trying to manifest y'all back together through positive thinking, keeping things uplifted. So we have, I'm in a ruthless phase. Like, they're not willing to give up. They're not going to give you up. They're not going to stop. They're going to continue forth and come towards you because you feed them in ways no one else could. It was always you, babe. We have, I will always find you. Only you have access to their heart. So this person, like, there's no lovey-dovey cards here, but they love you. They want to be with you. They feel that you are their person. They feel that you are this divine, angelic being. They feel blessed that you are that they've known you and that you've helped him. You've helped them awaken and come to the edge. You've helped them, you know, I'm feeling what I'm feeling with this is my heart erratically beating. Them butterflies willing to jump off a cliff for you. We have first chakra, Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael is a very strong archangel. He carries the sword of truth. And the truth is, this person wants to rebuild that foundation with you. Whatever has been cracked or broken. And it's more like y'all didn't even get a chance to build a foundation. So this person feels like they really want to build this foundation with you. The temple path. And quite possibly, I see the temple path is like, you know, you're walking down the aisle. So they're maybe subconsciously thinking about possibly going that way, but they really want to have that foundation built first. So let's get some time frame here. These little cards. The waiting game was created by Rachel. I don't know why I keep calling Angela. Miss Rachel from Angelic Revelation 144. So I do have a link in the description box for some of her other cards. So let's look and see about a time frame that you can be expecting to hear from them or see them again. Okay. We have May, April, and eventually move in together. So you probably hear from them. You know, remember, they are working on themselves. They are trying to plan their big reveal. So you may hear from them around April or May, and you quite possibly may move in together. So let's get some of these astrological dice. Okay. So I believe that is Virgo. This is the symbol for the Mercury, which is, you know, communications, especially in relationships and day-to-day expression, how they express themselves. So with Virgo being earth sign, so they express themselves probably in a more logical way. We have the number 3, which could mean the third month of the year, the third day of the year, third day of the month, the life path number 3, however those may resonate with you. Now let's pull you some charms. The crown. So, I'm trying to read it. I think it says princess. Yes, you are their princess. They may see you as, if you're a man watching it, it doesn't mean nothing funny like that, but it just means that, like, you may carry the feminine energy, whether you're a man or a woman. Princess to me just means they cherish you. So this person cherishes you. Oh, Wine. So they may see you a little classy and sassy. The Clown, they think you're funny. Also, the Fool, when I see this, I'm hearing the Fool. They may want to take that leap of faith with you. The Swan, they see you as their soulmate or their twin flame. We have a cross here, so they see this as a soul deep connection. We have the Shell, so they have these emotions for you, as well as the Starfish. They may see you as the star of their life. They have love for you. They feel love for you. What is this? Let me take off my glasses again. Oh, it says it's a flag, United States of America. You may be a vet, or may be in the military, or they may be in the military. We have palm trees. So they see you as grounded and stable, and they see you as this ribbon. They see you as a gift. And also for some of you, this is October, so some of you may be breast cancer survivor like myself. And then we have this ruin here, and it looks like a P, and it's Wunjo, Wunjo, and it stands for joy. So they find joy with you. They think that you can have something joyous together. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this resonated. And don't forget to leave a comment. Every time you add your comment, I will add your name to the raffle. And at the end of the month, I do draw for a free 30-minute personal reading. So if you need any information such as personal readings, we have an amazing divine masculine, divine feminine conversation, me and Brittany with Cancerian Clairvoyant, anything like that in the description box, as well as links to other readers' cards they use. Thank you so much. I'm going on to the next pile. Okay, hello, pile number 3. If you chose the Garnet, this is your pile. Remember, also in the description box, I have a link to a song. It may resonate with you in your situation, some of the lyrics, so remember to only take the message that resonate with you. How do they feel about you? They're bottled up emotions that you don't know. Let's reveal them. We have the 3 of Wands. It seems like they are waiting for something. They are just... It's like they're just sitting there. I'm seeing in my head, I'm seeing someone just looking at their phone. Just sitting there waiting, thinking, what is going on? The Hermit. So they feel like you just kind of walked out on them. They also feel like you are a very highly evolved spiritual being. I'm hearing shaman. Maybe you have some shamanic healing abilities. Or maybe you practice, you're a Reiki practitioner. 3 of Cups. They feel that you are part of their soul tribe. They feel that this card is dark, but then around them is light. So they may feel like they're surrounded by darkness. A lot of these cards are they're surrounded by darkness, but you're the moon in their darkness. You're that light that makes them feel joy. 4 of Swords. But they feel like you've gone silent. Maybe you're meditating, maybe you're healing, maybe you're taking a little time out. The 2 of Swords. They feel like you're trying to make a decision. Especially with swords. Swords is communication. So they feel that quite possibly you're trying to figure out which direction you want to go. Should you stay? Should you go? They feel like you're taking a time out and they haven't heard from you because quite possibly your needs aren't getting fulfilled and they know it. And your emotions in the background, you're trying to quieten your emotions. Because we have those waves crashing in the background. We have the birds just squawking and squealing, and you got your swords, and you're blindfolded, and it kind of reminds me of that scene this card does. That scene in Star Wars where Luke Skywalker is trying to, he's blindfolded, and Obi-Wan Kenobi is trying to teach him how to go within and to quiet them crows cawing, in his head. That's how I see it. That noisiness in their head. So you may get stuck in your head a lot due to your emotions, and you're feeling very overwhelmed, and you're trying to quiet those thoughts. Three of Swords. They feel heartbroken. They miss you. There may have been a disagreement in this connection, this relationship. They also feel that, but mainly they feel that you are heartbroken, that because your needs haven't been fulfilled. You're hurting, and they feel your pain, and therefore they feel heartbroken. And they're like, what am I going to do? What should I do? What's my next step? Death. They feel that there's changes coming in this connection. One door is closing and another one is opening. Knight of Pentacles. Because you've gone silent on them, and because they know that you're hurting, and they feel your hurt, and they're looking and they're thinking about, they know this is, we have the Hermit here, they know this is a high level, spiritual soul contract, and that you have a purpose in each other's lives. You've brought them joy after having darkness for so long, but they were so guarded, and they couldn't give you what you needed back. So you've kind of pulled back your energy because your emotions were so shattering and overwhelming, and just like a storm coming in, blowing in, and just blowing everything in the wind. And possibly there was a blow up, a disagreement, or they did something or said something, communicated something that caused the lightning to crash inside of you. And that was that final straw, that final moment that just burnt the house down, just burnt all the shit down. And you said, fuck it. And quite possibly you just shut that door and shut them out. And now the door that's opening is, they feel like they want to offer you something. But to me, this card reminds me of divine timing. You got those clocks here. You got the Knight here. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest damn moving Knight of the deck. Quite possibly they have this offering they want to give you, but they're standing there. It's like they want you to come to them. And because they're not moving, it's like they're so, they want to be chivalrous. They want to give that romantic gesture, that communication, that, give you what you want. But they're so stuck in fear, and they're not moving. We have engagement ring. They want to come forth with this offer. They want to be in union with you. They don't want any disagreements. You are their soulmate. They recognize you as their soulmate. This person loves you. They love you with a love that's hard to express. They love you with a love that's so deep that what you're feeling, these crashing waves, this overwhelming love that's driving you crazy and mad inside, they feel it too. They just don't know how to give you what you want. And it's like, it feels like you're trying to force this change. You don't want to be stuck in a rut, so you just kind of, it's like something has happened that made you feel like you're not, that they don't love you like you love them. And so you shut that door. You just took this time out. And it's made them realize in this time out, no matter how long it's been, no matter how short it's been, it may have just been a day, it may have just been a couple hours, it may have been weeks or months or maybe even years. But in this time, it has broken them and made them realize what's really important, and that's you. Their compass, so we have the number 16, which is the astrological wheel, which to me is cycles, just like divine, the clocks, cycles. And so the number 11. 11 is a union number for me. In this deck, though, 11 has to do with probably a temper. You probably have a temper. They feel like you have a temper. And you're very passionate. Number 26, the book. And this is trying to get knowledge. So they're trying to learn more about a situation. Followed by the number 44, which is the spyglass. So they're trying to figure out why you got mad at them. Like they said something or did something. They know that it's their fault. It's like they feel like they know it's their fault, but they don't quite understand what it was. I get a real sense from them. They don't really know what they're doing when it comes to this relationship. It's like they're walking in the dark and they're just guessing what they're supposed to do. So now it's like in this break, now they're watching. They're trying to figure this out. 3 of Roses, loving elements. So they have a lot of love for you. Their love flows freely. And quite possibly, because we do have this child here, you may have children together. You both may have your own separate children. There's babies here. Maybe they love babies or you love babies. But this is a pure love is what I'm seeing. 7 of Keys, the Ascent. So this connection has been a uphill battle. It's been a challenge. There's lots of obstacles, but they've reached the top, the ascent. They're at the top. They're at a higher level now. Their vibration has raised to where now they can look down at how far that y'all have come. They see things from this higher perspective now. 3 of Forces, the bird's nest. That you're their family. You're their safe place. You're nourishing, and you bring the sunshine and radiance and happiness to them, and they feel it when it's not there. 7 of Roses, the journey. This connection is a high-level soulmate twin flame journey, and they have learned a lot on this journey, and they don't feel like it's finished. 5 of Roses, the garden. When I see this card, it makes me think of the 6 of Cups, and especially in a love reading, that makes me think of, past life relationships. You may have been married in past lives, and they feel that. Also, for some of you, I'm hearing you may have known each other as children, or may have been each other's first love. 4 of Keys, clearing the way. So again, there's this obstacle. They want to get to this house. They want to make a home to you. They want to be a family with you. They want to make a home with you. But there's this huge obstacle, and they're trying to clear that obstacle out of the way. Manifestation, mystical, the magic of you. They think that you're magical. They think that they manifested you into their life. Now they're trying to figure out how to manifest keeping you in their life. Because they're heartbroken. They're heartbroken, and they think that you're heartbroken, and they feel that your time out is also for recovering from disappointment in this connection. You're disappointed in them. Divine soul connection, past life healing. You're healing. You're being triggered. And guess what? So are they. Chakra healing, balancing chakras with meditation, crystals, healing music, and exercise. So you're both healing chakras. You're both getting balanced so that you can come back into union. All that glitters. So You know, when I see this card, it's kind of like all that glitters isn't gold, right? But in this reading, the energy I'm picking up is that because of how bright your love shines, is making them want to take off that mask. They're wanting to be honest and real with you and stop playing games. We have time to go, and that's because you walked away. Quite possibly you walked away because, and put this time out, put them in the corner. You put them in the corner because they weren't being real with you. They weren't revealing themselves. Those too heavily guarded and wouldn't let you in. We have between worlds. So with you, they're in, you know, here it is. They're in this darkness, this world that's all black and white. There's no color. There's no life. It's just bland. And you come in. You came in their life and you showed them the way. You showed them light. You showed them the color. You made their dreams from black and white to color. It's like that movie, I'm seeing the movie in The Wizard of Oz, where all of a sudden she walks outside and there's color, where it was always black and white before. Now they see and dream in color. Here and now. They're trying to release the past. And they're trying to not think about the future because they just want to be with you here and now. They just want to be able to enjoy and love the moments they get to be with you. Because you have unlocked their heart. You're the only one that has the key to their heart. Yeah, they think you stuck in your head a lot. But they love that about you. They love that you're smart and you're caring and you're compassionate. And they love the fact that you're spiritually evolved and that you're so focused on your ascension. They love that about you. And they want to take action towards you. This, to me, I see the yin and the yang. They want to be playful with you. They want to have fun with you. They want to get out of this dark energy that the two of you are in at this moment, and move into balance together. So let's look in the waiting game. Let's get some. This deck was created by Rachel with Angelic Revelation 144. I do have a link in the description box for other readers' cards that I use. And I'm going to shuffle this to see if we can get time frame of when, with you, I really feel there's going to be a union. There's going to be a proposal. You know, he's going to stop playing games. But I want to know, when is that proposal going to happen? When is this union going to happen? When is this going to happen? Spirit, when is this going to happen? Quite possibly that's what you've been disappointed in. You wanted a proposal. You wanted to get engaged. So when is this going to happen? When is this going to happen? Well, I had one card come out, said within a month. So you're going to hear from this person within a month. They're going to express their heartfelt emotions within a month. For some of you, you're actually going to get engaged in a month. So here we have Pisces energy. This one here is Uranus energy. So there's been sudden changes, revelations. They got shook, honey. We also have the number 4. So it may be the 4th of next month. Like right now it's October, so maybe the 4th of November. This also may resonate as being either you or your person's birthday may be the 4th month of the year, or the 4th day of a month, or you may have a life path number 4, however that resonates with you. Now let's get some charms here. Okay. So this was in pile, I think it was pile, I think it was pile 2. So this is one joy. So they have joy with you. This, I started to say it was an angel wing because I first thought like this, but actually what Spirit's saying is, if you hold it like this, it's like a cloud. Right now there's some clouds. Ah, we have a pearl. To me, that has to resonate with a wedding. And there is this flag for the United States of America. One of you may be a veteran or in the military, or maybe just American. There is a snake here. So this, to me, snakes, depending on what culture you are in, have different meanings. Like US, it's like snake in the grass, it's been sneaky. But that doesn't resonate with this reading at all. So it's like it can resonate good luck in different cultures. In, I believe it's the Hindu culture, I may be wrong. You can, if you're Hindu and you know differently, you can correct me, I don't mind. I believe they are highly regarded and respected. Also, it represents Kundalini energy. We have, I believe this is Saturn. So you may resonate as being star seeds from other planets. And they also, I'm hearing they think you're out of this world. We have this sacred geometry is what I'm hearing. So you may, of course, you're spiritually evolved. And a cat. So good luck. They think you are good luck for them. So thank you so much, pile 3. Don't forget that there is a song down in the timestamp. And also remember to leave a comment. Every time you comment, I will add your name for a raffle that I hold at the end of the month for a free 30-minute reading. And if you need any information about me regarding personal readings, I do personal readings. I have a turnaround time of 24 to 48 hours. You can reach out to me. I previously had stopped doing them because of my internet, but now I'm back open to doing them again. I do have a tremendous, great internet now. Thank you so much. I'm going to get moved on to the next pile. Okay, hello, pile number 4 with the clear quartz. Let's see how your person feels about you. So also remember there is a song down in the description box for you next to your timestamp. It may have lyrics that will resonate with you. Remember to only take the messages that do resonate and throw out the rest. So how are they feeling? We have justice. So karma has been served. You kind of, whatever you've put out, you get back. This is the number 11, which is to me a union card, balance. The sun. So, wow, and it's such a beautiful card. So, in you, they find their balance. They find their sunshine. They see you as high vibrational, someone who brings light and life and happiness into their life. You even them out where maybe in the past they've had a lot of bad karma. Now all of a sudden they got good karma and it's like equaling it out. We have the 10 of Pentacles. You're the person they want to grow old with and have that happily ever after abundance. The house and the kids and the grandkids and enjoying each other. So I had you on the 3 of Pentacles. So they feel like you're a good match. You have a good partnership between you. And they want to move forward with you. They want to have growth and expansion. 4 of Pentacles. They feel that you hold back your emotions, that you're too guarded, that you don't reveal it. Or they feel that they do. Because they feel like you bring all this happiness, but then we have this that is like, quite possibly they see you as, they feel that you're very protective, but in ways you're also guarded. But what I'm hearing is that this person is really guarded. We already know if they are, you wouldn't have to be watching this video, right? So logically, common sense wise, we know this person does not open up very well. But how they feel, so this person's guarding this treasure, so they quite possibly may feel that you are their treasure, and they want to protect you. They want to protect you. Quite possibly even from themselves. We have the 9 of Wands. You've been through some stuff. That's for sure. You've been through some stuff. But you're that ride or die person for them. Through thick and thin, no matter what. Page of Swords, they do spy on you. They keep their eye on you. So we have the 6 of Cups, so they feel that you are someone, you are a soulmate to them. They feel that you are the love of their life and probably the love of every life they've ever had. They feel that you are twin flames, high-level soulmates, if they don't know what a twin flame is. But there is this deep bonded connection between you. They also may feel that they've known you forever. You may have known each other as children. Not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, a call, a person, boundaries, are still angry. They feel that you have your boundaries up. Like there's not communication. There's not much communication. Or maybe they're not able to communicate with you. Like I'm sensing it's not that there's an issue between you. I'm sensing that there's some kind of restrictions there that's limiting communication. And this does cause them to get in their feelings sometimes, because they just want to share affection with you. They unconditionally love you. They just want to spend time with you. They want you to let them love you. Yeah. But they do feel like maybe sometimes they're a burden. That sometimes they do have their own cross to bear. So they do feel that they can be a burden on you sometimes with their emotions, and their feelings are so intense. Because, also with the cross, it could be a spiritual connection between the two of you. The number 29, the lady. They feel that you are their divine feminine. And you bring the sunshine after the rain, after the clouds. When they've had a bad day, they just want to hear your voice. You make it better. The lookout. Look, shit's burning down. There's a lot of passion between the two of you. They feel a lot of passion. They also, again, with the spying, quite possibly they get triggered by what they're spying on. When they're watching, if they're looking at your Facebook, they get triggered. 5 of Keys, wishes fulfilled. But all in all, you are the person they want to be with. Even though they get triggered, they know triggers are meant to happen so that they can burn away things that don't serve them and grow something wonderful in its place. 7 of Scrolls. They want to continue working on this. They want to build a strong foundation that's going to last forever. Lunar cycles, connecting with the cycles of the month. So they do know things happen in divine timing, but I'm just getting the sense, because this is a full moon here, it's like with full moons you release things that don't serve you anymore. So this is a healing connection. But they feel like it's time. We have stars, fated, destined, that you are fated mates, meant to love and be together. There is codependency. This person does have codependency towards you. We did see that with the spying. Assessing risk, weighing options. They're trying to figure out how to, I think they're trying to figure out how to heal these addictive, obsessive behaviors they have when it comes to you, so they can learn to love themselves. But at the same time, it's just this sense of, what do they do? What should they do? Uplifting. So ultimately, you know, because we do have the sun here and we do have uplifting, you make this person want to be a better person. You make them feel love and joy and happiness. We have, I'm trying to sustain myself. They're trying not to rely on you. They're trying not to be clingy. They're trying not to be needy. We have the little letter here. It says, my beloved, I just want you to know that our love story isn't over yet. Don't allow time to take you from me. It is all in divine timing. Just know I astral project to you not only at night, but also when you're doing your daily task. I am always watching and protecting you. I love you dearly. Yours truly, Divine Masculine. Your divinity awakens me. So you've triggered an awakening in them. I'm healing because of you. They feel that, you know, every time you trigger them, it causes them to heal whatever is being brought up. I feel a shift between us. You cause them to come out of their comfort zone. Also because of their codependency and reliability on you, that when you're not, you know, like I do sense communication issues in this connection. So when you're not able to communicate, it makes them come out of their comfort zone. It makes them feel uncomfortable. It makes them want to obsess and cling to you even more because they're still trying to heal that. Giving the cold shoulder. They feel like sometimes you give them the cold shoulder when you don't communicate, that you're purposely not communicating with them. You're purposely, like, you leave them out. It says, I'm so sorry I've abandoned you. Again, they feel like you leave them out. You don't let them all the way in. Even though you bring them happiness and healing, it's like they want more. They want more. It says, watch what you say. Everything you say affects them. Negatively, positively, everything. Has, you've left your mark on me. They don't want anybody but you. You captivate me. They're obsessed with you. Yin. Again, they see you as their divine feminine. Clean it up. They're trying to clean their act up. They're trying to be better for you. They're trying to clear out this obsessive, compulsive, stalking type energy. Goddess of the moon. They find you mysterious. They feel like quite possibly that you like to have your secrets. We have attachment. We've already established they have attachment issues. But they are healing these and coming into balance. Ultimately, this person feels that you are their person, their divine counterpart. They do feel that it is a healing connection and you heal them. They feel that you are loving and generous and nurturing, and you make them want to be a better person. So let me get some of these cards, the waiting game, for like timing. If there's something that you're waiting on for this person. Okay, so we have January. I need space. And weekend getaway. So if you're in some type of separation, you may see them again during a weekend sometime in January. They feel that either you are needing your space or they need their space for healing. But there is some type of separation. Bottom of the deck. I hadn't been felt or drawn to look at the bottom of the deck in the other readings, the other piles. This one, Spirit's telling me to look at the bottom deck. It says, I will call you. So do expect a phone call from them even before January. I'm hearing this is just when you're January, probably when you're going to come back into union or see each other again. But I do feel that you're going to receive a phone call before them. Some of you, I'm hearing you may actually hear from them today. You may get a phone call or a text from them today or within the next week. So I would definitely love to get your comments on that if that actually happens. That would be so wicked cool. Don't forget that I do add your names to a raffle for a pile at the end of the raffle at the end of the month for everyone who comments. Let's get some of these astrological. So we have, wow. So that is Neptune. So Neptune's has to be dreams and illusions. So this person, you're their dream come true. However, sometimes they, it kind of goes both ways. Sometimes they feel like it's all in their head. This connection is all in their head, or quite possibly you do. The number 11, the union number. The union number. Also, one of you may have been born in the 11th month of the year or the 11th day of the year. You may be a life path number 11. And we have Sagittarius. Some of that Sagittarius may be in their chart somewhere. They may have a fiery personality, or you do. So let's get you some charms here. Okay, so we have leaves, and when I see leaves, it's like changes in the wind. There's things changing in this connection. It's evolving. We have the sea turtle, so they feel a lot of emotion with you. The sea turtles carry their home on their backs. They feel like you are home for them. Okay. We have a black swan, so they feel, again, to me, swans are twin flames. Black has to do with the feminine energy, the moon energy, so they feel you're the divine feminine. Don't know what that's supposed to be. It's some blocks. I don't know what that's supposed to be, so we'll just disregard that one. Elephant, so they think you're full of wisdom and strength, fortitude, integrity, honesty. The moon, divine feminine energy again. Maybe you got some, maybe they feel that you're a little mysterious. Maybe they feel like you keep some things hidden. We have another elephant here. We have Gemini. So one of you may have Gemini in your chart, or they just feel that you're intelligent. We have Aquarius. So one of you may have Aquarius in your chart, and they think you're friendly, you're out of this world. And then we have the symbol here. This rune stands for Lagaz, which means healing. So again, there's a lot of healing in this connection. So thank you so much, those of you that chose this pile. I really hope it resonates. Don't forget to leave a comment if you need information about readings or anything. All that's in the description box. Thank you so much. I'm going to get moved on to pile number 5. Hello, pile number 5 with the Amber. How does your person feel about you? What emotions are they keeping blocked up, bottled up away from you? Let's get that uncorked and expose it. So also don't forget that there is a song attached down in the description box next to the timestamp. That song for you may have some lyrics that resonate with you. Remember to only take the parts of the message that resonate and just leave the rest. How they feel. The Fool. They want to pack their bags and take that chance, take that leap of faith and just say, F it, let's do it. Let's do this thing. Whatever that is for you. We have the Two of Wands. So it's a sense of they're waiting on you. Waiting on you, babe. We have the Tower. So with this card, this Tower card, it's like, it reminds me of that movie, The Labyrinth. And with Billy Idol. And so it's like they're going in circles, up and down, different staircases, trying to get to you, and they can't get to you. Queen of Wands. So you're that flame that lights their way in the darkness. You are compassionate and nurturing and blossoming, and you're this amazing ray of sunshine, and they just want to run to you, and they can't figure out how to get you. So they need some clarity. They're hoping for some clarity. They feel that you are smart and intelligent, and you have all the answers. Seven of Wands. They feel like there can be growth here. Dragonfly says, be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. So it's like some things have come to light. It's like, especially with it next to the Seven of Wands, makes it look a little ominous. Like, there seems to like been some type of, I don't know. Let's get some more cards. We have Mirror. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationship, reflect our wounds, introspection. So there's things that's, yeah, okay. So there's some things that's happened, and that's why they can't seem to get to you. They're kind of frustrated and confused, don't quite understand what's going on. It's like they're waiting. It's like they're waiting for you. Like there's some distance here, whether it's emotional or physical, and every time they try to get clarity and understanding of what exactly is what's going on, what went wrong, it is like, is that where you can't see the forest from the trees kind of sensation? And every time they try to find clarity, you know, the trees block out the sun. It says Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, or meeting, hesitation. They do have love for you. Self-indulgence, focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. But I'm getting they're trying to love themselves because I don't know, it's just some kind of, this sensation that something has happened. They found something out. They spied a little something. Something was reflected back to them that they didn't like seeing. We have the Man. So it has something to do with a man. The coffin. So this is, yeah, there's been an ending here. Quite possibly either you or them had a third party in here. Because he's got, of course, the masculine is like the symbol. I'm being drawn to the symbol of Mars, which has to do with anger, war, passions. There may have been, and they're angry. They've been angry, like, and they can't get out of their head about it. Trying to figure out what happened. But trying to heal as well. We have the Ring. So you two may have been engaged or been married. And one or the other may have, I'm really strongly sensing this type of energy where someone has, I don't know, maybe there's a third party here. Maybe also, well, you know what? what spirits tell me, for some of you, they may propose to you and you declined the offer. And it made them, when you didn't decline that rejection for some reason, maybe it's from some past trauma, brought up some pain. We have the clock, cuckoo clock. So this is divine timing. So if, quite possibly, some of you want this to change, want there to be some healing, so that way you can come together in union. Quite possibly this has been for some of you, I'm hearing this could have been a long-term connection, relationship, situationship. And for others of you, this may have happened in the past. Five of Scrolls, diversity. There's some differences between you, whether that's religious beliefs, backgrounds, culture, races, whatever it may be. There's some differences there. Archangel Gabriel. There needs to be more communication in this connection. They want to reach out and communicate with you. Six of Scrolls, the Sands of Time. Again, there's that sense of maybe there's been, this has happened, you know, maybe you haven't been in communication for a long time. The King of Scrolls, trying to make plans, trying to figure out the next step. Underwater, sink or swim. It's either going to work or it's not going to work. Either way, they're willing to jump in the deep end. Abandoned, either you or your person feels that you have been abandoned or rejected by the other person. And have been trying to heal this. Lone wolf, the path I walk alone. They feel that you are a lone wolf. Someone that you just see things your way. And quite possibly this person wanted marriage with you or some type of commitment with you, but you are a lone wolf. You know. There's a sense of possibly a connection where it was like maybe like a booty call connection or something, and they was looking for something more meaningful and possibly walked away because you wasn't willing to give that. Quite possibly the time wasn't right at that time. But there's a lot more to this connection than what meets the eye, is what I'm hearing. Stronger together. You are my life force. There's a purpose for the two of you being in each other's lives. I'm holding grudges I need to release. So they feel that you are probably still angry with them. They want y'all to be together. They think that y'all would be good for each other, but you're still upset with them. They're holding grudges. This connection needs a break. I really sense like that y'all have been in a break, that there's been distance here. This is something I feel has been in the past. I want to feed off your energy. They want to feel you. They want to be around you and be in your presence. Breathe. They want to breathe you in. They want to, also, this is a sense of peace. They want to have peace between you. We have why. They want to give you answers. They want to explain their rationality, why they did what they did, and they might want to hear your side of the story as well. We have envy. This connection did suffer due to jealousy. And we have number 39, fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So definitely there needs to, they want to communicate with you. They feel that there's this need for communication, clarity, and understanding between you. Trying to figure out what went wrong, because there is some type of soul contract or connection here that I think that you both feel, that you know that there's a reason for being in each other's lives, whether that's meant for romance or awakening or some type of life journey mission type of thing, something that, you know, y'all are meant to know each other and communicate. So let's get some cards here by the Rachel with Angelic Revelation 144. It's the waiting game. We will get some cards here. Let's get some time cards here. It's time. We have March. March may be a significant month for you, or maybe you're going to hear from this person in March. Maybe you're going to see each other again in March and actually have the conversation that you needed to have a long time ago. We have a few months. Quite a bit of cards fell out this time. We have in a few months. Date at the beach. Y'all may go to the beach together. You may have a memory of going to the beach together. Move in together. Okay, that may be where this is eventually going to live together, lead to, or maybe you at one time did roommate or something. And we also have April. So March and April. So all those different possibilities in there. Those months may be significant for you. Let's get some more astrological dice here. We have the number 9. So you or your person may be a life path number 9. You may be born in the 9th month of the year. You may be born on the 9th day of a month. That also might be a day that you, perhaps, example, maybe March 9th or April 9th, you will see each other again. We have the Taurus. And let me think, what was that? Pluto. So purging, exercising, what you need to release. So there's grudges you both need to release. There is some negative attachments and feelings of abandonment and rejection that you need to release. There's some healing and some closure that needs to be done. Especially if you and your person have the desire to move forward, there needs to be some forgiveness. So let's pull some charms for you. I love that sound. Don't you love that sound? Okay. Green kyanite came out again. It's coming out another one. Green kyanite, I associate that green with the heart chakra. So you need your heart chakra opened. We have the moon, so revealing things that's been hidden. Having that closure, that conversation. We have the turtle. So this connection has been slow, but it's slow moving. It may have had its stops and starts. We have, Jesus. So this is a connection. Maybe you, your person, are Christian or have a Christian upbringing. That might be the diversity between the two of you. Maybe one of you is Hindu or Buddhist and the other one's Christian. Maybe you're both Christian or in Christ consciousness. So we have 2 runic runes here. This rune is Thurisaz. It means protection. So this is divinely protected. This connection is divinely protected. And then we also have Wonjo, joy. So I think that's come out in quite a bit of them. So those are your charms. Don't forget to check out the song that is connected. And don't forget to leave a comment, because every time you comment, I will add your name to the raffle and draw names at the end of the month. If you need information about me, how to get a reading, all that's in the description box, as well as links to purchase either one of my decks or a deck from people that I have actually used in my readings. Maybe not all of them in this one, but there's like Rachel with Angelic Revelation 144. There is Diamond Cuts, Bridget Rowe. There's a few more. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to get moved on to the last pile. Okay, hello, pile number 6 with the gold stone. How does your person feel about you? What are they keeping bottled up inside that needs to be unleashed? So do remember that in the timestamps, there is a song next to your timestamp. This song may have lyrics that resonate with you. Remember, just to only take the message that do resonate. So let's look and see what your person is holding in, what their feelings are. We have the Four of Cups. So there's some unsatisfaction here. They feel like their needs aren't being met as far as emotional affection. It's this feeling of disappointment. Eight of Swords. Like they are stuck in a situation they can't get out of. There's two people. Usually the Eight of Swords depicts a woman by herself, stuck, imprisoned by the swords with a blindfold and inside this. But this shows two people, but they're not looking at each other. They're not communicating. They're just walking in circles in this puddle of emotion, not expressing how they feel. Not communicating. Nine of Cups. However, it's like they don't know how to express it, but you are their wish fulfillment. You're everything they always wanted. I love the image of him giving her a kiss on that forehead. It's so sweet and serene and beautiful. Four of Wands. They want marriage with you. They want union with you. Seven of Wands. They're trying to have the courage to move forward in that direction. Quite possibly you and this person are not communicating right now. Quite possibly your person doesn't know how to communicate. They have problems. Maybe they have a throat chakra blockage and they don't know quite how to communicate, but they're trying to build up their courage to come towards you. Stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. So that, again, I'm just feeling separation. There's some distance here. The butterfly relationship evolving to the next phase. Healing the inner child and growth. Somehow this separation has caused them, even though it deeply hurt, it has caused them to shift. It's caused them to do some changes. Made them think about what they really want and how they're willing to work to get towards it. The snake. There may be people on the outside that's interfering with this connection, and they're starting to see them as the snakes that they really are. Because we have the 9 here, which is the tulips, which means they have a lot of affection and love for you. They see you as their home. The muse, you're their inspiration. The upliftment of their upliftment. The King of Keys, the one that makes them feel like a king. It makes them feel like they could conquer the world. Caught in the ruins. Again, it's that sense of being stuck, being imprisoned. But this one's a little different than the Eight of Swords. Well, not really. Both of them, there's a way out. But they quite possibly don't know how they... It's like they're stuck with, like, those that resonate with this. Either some type of karmic situation they feel stuck in that they can't get out. And that y'all stuck in two different worlds. Like, it's a sense of, like, one of you stuck in this karmic debt situation, and the other one's outside in the freedom. And they just keep going in circles in their mind trying to figure out, you know, how are we going to come together through this window? How through these bars, this window, these bars. How is this going to happen? I want it more than anything. I'm trying to have the courage to do it. I just don't know how it's going to happen. But they want to take that chance. They want to, they want to roll the dice, because let you know exactly how deeply they feel for you. Even though they do fear this rejection, they do feel that you're going to be like, nah. They do watch you. They do feel that, they admire everything you do. They kind of have you up on a pedestal because you're their home. Whatever situation they're in, they want to get out of so they can be with you. They feel like that's the only way that they can be with you. It says, don't turn your back on me. They're in fear that you're going to reject them, abandon them. Hide and seek. Come look for me. Come chase me. This person actually likes it when you chase after them. It makes them feel wanted and needed and loved. It's a toxic behavior that they need to heal, but that's how they feel. We're asking how they feel while they keep bottled in. They want to hear from you. They want you to stalk them. I'm dealing with internal conflict. The conflict is they don't know how they're going to be with you, but they want it. Euphoric lovemaking. There's some kind of tantric sex energy with that. You may feel each other, a lot of strong sexual energy through astral projections, astral traveling, higher dimensions, in dream state, a leg up. So they feel that you're someone who, you may have helped them in the past. You may have been a mentor for them. You may have given them a leg up when they needed someone the most. I'm getting a sense this started off with a strong friendship. Treasure Island. They want to swim to you. They see you as their treasure. They have all this love for you. They value you. They cherish you. Door to Spirit. They see and feel that this is a divine contract. There's nothing else that compare. Seventh chakra, Archangel Dariel, the crown chakra. You may meet each other in your dreams. You may have telepathic communication, feel each other's energies. The thinking man. This person is stuck in thought. He's in awe of you. And he is stuck in his head. He is stuck in his head in awe, trying to figure out what to do. Patience. So divine timing. This is going to take some time to work out. So let's look and see these, the Waiting Game cards by Rachel with Angelical Revelation, 144. Her link is in the description box. So let's look and see about how long are we looking at. How long is it going to take for him to get out of his head and realizing he's causing his own limiting beliefs? I don't care if someone's stuck in prison, literally. If that's holding them back, that is their limiting belief. It's a false belief system. So, let's see and look. How long is it going to hold this person back? This is one of the things where you have to ask yourself, should I stay or should I go? Because they're trapped in their own limitations. Quite possibly metaphorically and literally. So we have a year from now. February. So a year from now, or something about the month of February may resonate with you. It may be when things actually come out of a rut. It may resonate when they actually reach out. It may resonate as either one of your birthdays, or when you actually started talking to each other, or when you met. Let's get some more astrological signs here, some information from the astral dice. Okay, so we have that Saturn. So Saturn is limitations, conformity. What limiting beliefs have they conformed to that's preventing this? We have Cancer, And the number 12, they may, that breaks down in number 3. So they may have a birth number of 3. They may, the number 3 may resonate with some of you. Number 12 may resonate with some of you. The 12th month of the year, the 12th day of the year, for whatever reason that may be. Cancer is over the home, so this person resonates as you being their home. I feel this person deeply and truly loves you. The issue is they've got to get out of their limiting beliefs. So let's get some cards for you. I mean, not cards, some charms. Sorry. Okay. So, it's a train. This has to do with the sacral chakra. So, you may attend, again, with the intense sexual energy. We have a butterfly, so this is transforming. Cherry. You know, I'm going to start giggling with this one. I don't even know why this came. Some of you, they popped your cherry, or they want to pop your cherry. Or, I'm hearing a song in my head. And it's an older song, like in the 80s. She's my cherry pie. So. Then we have the rocking horse. They may want to have children with you, or children play a good part in this connection. This is a strong soul connection. It is a healing connection. You may be triggering each other. We have the 4-leaf clover, so they find you to be lucky for them. They can't believe that you're in their life. We have a bee here, so they find you to be nurturing, nourishing. They like your honey pot. Also, like for me, and it may resonate for you this way, bees to me, because of course my name is Billy Joe, so I like, sometimes I'm called Queen Bee. Not all the time. Just very few people actually call me that, but I have been called that. We have this symbol here. It's a rune, Ehwaz, meaning safety. You are their safe place. Then we have, get it right here. Okay. So, Nuthis, constraint. They feel constricted. Again, with the limitations. And this here, it looks like an X. I'm trying to remember what this is. Give me a moment to think. Just, what is this? What is this? Oh, Gibbo, marriage. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. Marriage. So, you are their sacred partner. So, wow. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment down in the description box. Every time you comment, I will add your name to the raffle. And at the end of the month, I do draw a name for a free 30-minute reading. If you need information about getting your own reading or how to purchase decks from either me or anybody else that I use on my channel, information is down in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to check out the lives between me and Brittany with Cancerian Clairvoyant. We have an amazing time. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.